Alright, hey guys, what's up? Andrew here. So this is the final video for month number 11. Finished up interactive audio and public speaking, and the video before this was actually an assignment. Yes, I sent that to my teacher for a grade. So that's one of the assignments right there. I've also got, I'll have already uploaded it by the time you're probably watching this. But I also recorded the group speech, which was the final project or whatever for public speaking as well. So public speaking, we had to do the pitch. The pitch went really good. I got a 100 on that, which was just the short 30-second to 1.5 minute, pitching an idea for something or someone, or some type of a service. So that went really well. I did a pitch on Full Sail class rings, why it would be a good idea and all that. And then the group project was kind of hectic. Because, oh gosh, everyone from my group, only 3 of us met up. Only half of us met up at a time. And so it was really hard to rehearse everything. So we met up early the day of. Excuse me. We met up, early before class the day of the speech, and we were kind of rehearsing it with each other and whatnot. And I don't know, it was rough. We got a 95 on it because we were... Well, most of the other guys, I looked at my note cards a little bit, but I only had 2 of them. And then the third one that I could have had a card for, I had it not really memorized, but it was just an answer that I knew for sure. But a lot of the other guys wrote their lines down word for word on their cards and read the whole thing. So it was totally scripted. You could definitely tell. So we got some points taken off for just that, but otherwise it was fine. We had the visual aids and everything, so... 95 was the worst grade that I got in public speaking. Not too bad. Otherwise, I got, a 97, 98, and then 100, and then a 95. So, pretty good if you ask me. Not bad. So, public speaking ended well. Finished the assignment just now, which is the video before this. So, let's talk about interactive audio a little bit. So, the last lecture was a couple days ago. And basically went into class, and we had to do 2 things. I think I went over them. And then we had to make the max patch in class. And basically, as soon as we were finished with making the new patch, we were allowed to go. And, we had to basically use, I think we had to use an amplitude trigger or amplitude control to trigger a sound. And then these sounds had to fade in and out. And it was kind of confusing. But, I ended up doing it just fine. We had to make some zombie sounds, on the fly. It was really annoying, to be honest. So we're going to kind of come back to this after I give you what the lab was like. So the lab final, lab number 8, was actually, I thought it was going to be hard. I was kind of nervous about it. Basically, we had to make the haunted house thing where you have different nodes and you move your little circle thing through the different node zones to trigger different sounds as if you were actually walking through a haunted house. I was like, oh man, this is going to be tough. But we were allowed to use any of the previous patches that we had made, and we were allowed to reference the basically the study guide that we had for the Max patches, which was a Max help guide. So the only things we were not allowed to do was ask our neighbor the answers to anything or ask the lab techs for help. So we were allowed to use anything that we had on our computer to get it done. So literally, it was just a bunch of copying and pasting. And now, mind you, this was the case for both the lecture final and the lab final. And the lab final ended up being so much easier than the lecture final. It was ridiculous. Thank you. I'll be in just a minute. That is called dinner, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going to be delicious. Thank you, honey. I love you too. So, anyway, where were we? The lecture and lab final. The lab final was way easier than the lecture final, and there was a part where we were supposed to get the gain faders in Max to fade up or something, and we never went over that. We never went over that a single time. I swear to you, we didn't go over that. We didn't learn that. And so I just designed my zombie sounds to sound like they faded in. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I don't care. That's just how I'm going to roll. So that's how I ended up finishing that. But, it all went pretty well. It all was good. On Tuesday, I have audio post. Starting with that, it's just a campus class, and then I'm also taking Music History 1, which is thankfully an online class, which is going to be really good because I get to be here at home a little more, have time to do some of my own projects. Lots of reading ahead in my future. I've got lots of books over here that I'm going to be reading through and just getting smarter. I'm already getting stronger. You know, a buddy of mine, we've been boxing, we've been training. I've been doing crazy amounts of push-ups lately. It's insane. I know I did well over 100 last night, within the hour that we trained. So it was pretty good. Um, Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Everything's going great. Um, Having a 3-day weekend, really good. Friday night was a little rough. Don't want to get into that, but got through it. It was just fine. Um, Otherwise, yeah, it's been an all right weekend. Overall, it's been good. There was a little negative, but it's cool. Um, so yeah, guys. Hope you've been digging the videos. I've been trying to make them as often as I can. I've been busy, and now that I'm free, it's exciting. I'm ready to recharge, reamp myself for what's going on because I'm officially halfway through the program. Good Lord, I can't believe it. Like, seriously, the months fly by here. The weeks just roll by. It's ridiculous. So, um, yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty all right myself. Um, I don't know. I'm ready to eat delicious dinner. So, on that note, I will see you guys next time. It will be on Tuesday, so in a couple days, and we'll be talking about audio post, how that's going. So, yeah, guys, till next time, take it easy because I am out.